Yo. Hi. Hard breathing through it on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place, ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place, ain't nobody bad. Aubrey, I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man tea. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati, spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem wenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabon tukwa party tunaban hii weekend tukendi yo hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha madem pako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh pako fiti weekend tunaban adiche wanja for the G top on the panty
Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
Sanders here with Limitless. How you guys doing today? Hey, we're here with the brand new week. We had games this last weekend. We got our San Diego trip's coming up in 2 weeks. Make sure you guys show up to our workouts so we can continue to get better and better and better. All right. But I just wanted to mention, if you want me to dissect your shot, all right. One, we try to tell you like small things in practice, but there's nothing like someone going, look at me, go like this, go like this, go like this, and like change your stuff for you exactly. I feel you. All right, but you're gonna have to post it online. All right, if you post it online, and you let me know about it and say, hey, I posted my shot online from a straightaway. I can break down your shot for you, and I'll even put it on this show. What's up, Roni? All right, so if you want your shot broken down, I think Wes asked me, post it online, then tell me about it in person, and then I will break it down, and I'll even do it like live on the show. All right, but with that said, usually what happens is they post the video. Then I go, hey, your elbow was out. And they go, okay, watch it again. And I'm like, what? You see that your elbow's out. You know the rules. All right, let me line up the shot real quick, okay? If your hand is here, your elbow's there, and then your knee's below it, and everything's in a straight line, and then you extend at the same exact time, you're good. All right, and then, of course, your feet have to be straight as well. You don't want your feet to the side. Then you got to spread your fingers, I suppose. You got to snap your wrist, yes. You got to have this other hand like straight. All right, but beyond that, I mean, that's about it. All right, make sure that everything's straight. So you should look at yourself. So when you come to me and you say, hey, I posted my video online, I would love for you to break down your own video too. All right, just so when I come to you and I tell you the few things that are wrong, you're not going to be like, okay, now watch it again. Now watch it again. Now you watch it again. You do it. I'm showing you the things. You guys should be able to break down your own shots, basically, because other than that, you just want my attention, which is cute, but it's not anything and everything, okay? Other thing that I was going to talk about, I wanted to talk about, what was the subject? Oh, winning and losing. The long term and the short term, winning and losing, okay? Winning and losing. We want to win in the long term. I really don't care about winning in the short term, but since you guys do, this is how it comes across. All right, your parents argue with you to get to school on time, or to go to school, or to do homework. You argue against it, whether it be like out loud or with your actions. If you won, that means that you wouldn't be going to school, and you'd be like, I won. When you're like, I don't want to go, and your parents are like, okay. And you're like, I won. Now, did you really win? And your parents never force you to go to school ever? Do you win? But you're like, okay, I would choose to go to school like one time a month. Come on, dude. Did you win when you don't get accepted into a college? Did you win when you fast forward it to you being on the street, maybe, unless your parents, I guess, let you stay there. But either way, you have no freedom. All right, did you win? You didn't win. You lost in the long term. So a lot of right now wins equal long-term losses. All right. And right now, you guys know what I say. I say to try to win the long term. And I tell you, and I fight with you, and I tell people, like, it's actually the only thing that I ever say is to do this, is to go to our website, limitlesshoops.com. Go to the side, scroll down to curriculum, click on challenges, okay? On the bottom of the challenge section, beneath the short challenges, beneath the endeavors, the homework, beneath all that stuff, this is it right here. All right? This is it right here, and it's, can you do these 5 things? Some of them are super easy, so I guess it's 6 things. All right? 1 is watch our YouTube show. Now, that's a small one. That's a very, very small thing, okay? And I'm like, you do this, all right? And then I go, do the Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 5 minutes of drill. Post those. And, and I'm asking to do that. Then I say Tuesday and Thursday, do the workout card. Then I say, do the book's daily challenge as well. Whatever the book says for the daily challenge, you do that. And then do the monthly homework. All right? And that's it. Just those 5 things. One of them is just to watch a show. All right? And once you do that, you're good. You're going to be great. You go into the NBA, D1, whatever your NBA happens to be. Now, if you miss, for any day that you miss throughout the entire month, you have to do up to 5 Nash drills to let us know that you're doing this. Besides just posting all this stuff as you should, you'll also post yourself doing a Nash drill for every day that you miss, up to 5, no more than 5. All right, and you have to put as the title of that, you have to put let me see. You have to put because I'm trying to go to the pros, all right, or because I missed for the month, just so everyone knows that you're trying to do this. Because if you're that bold and you're like, no, I'm gonna try fully. This is fully. If you're ever wondering what fully is, it's this. This is everything that I want you to do. The monthly homework for the month is jump ropes. The book's daily challenge is whatever the book says. It switches every single day for every grade is different. Then the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the 5 minutes per drill. Some people are doing that. Most people aren't. And then the Tuesday, Thursday workout card, because we do the practice stuff on those days. You can't really do it alone, but the workout cards you can always do, and that's shots, push-ups, jump rope, and ball handling. All right, just this stuff. Now, when I beg you to do this, as I'm always doing, and you don't do it, and I beg you to do it, and then you're like, no. And I beg you to do it, and you're like, no. We're like having a fight, basically. And after this whole fight, if you don't do it, I guess you won. You won. Congratulations. You beat me. Man, I was trying to make you do this, and you chose against it. Congratulations. You won. But what did you win? Did you win a brand new car? No, probably not. Did you win a new house? Did you win some money? No, you won the right to not go to the NBA. You won the right to not make it to D1 or to varsity. That's what you won by trying so hard to go against this. All right? So be really, really careful with what you're trying to win and when you're trying to win it. All right? You want to win the long game. The short game, who cares about that stuff? Do this stuff. Do this stuff. All right. Let's move on. Let's start with our quote of the day. Quote of the day today is be yourself. All right. It sounds very cliche. It sounds very like hokey or whatever, but yes, you do need to be yourself. You can, especially in basketball, you can add so much creativity to like the game, and your personality is part of the creativity. And you shouldn't have to conform to what everyone else wants you to be, so to speak. Even though I'm trying to force you to be a hard worker, all right? But that should be like within your makeup as well. But be yourself, meaning like, yes, go for your strengths, and try to like improve upon those strengths every single day by working on your weaknesses. But be yourself in terms of just like who you are, and just be proud of yourself, I suppose. But I even the shy people, you might say, well, I'm shy. That's who I am. Are you? Like, where do you spend most of your time? Probably at home, or probably with your friends. How are you then? Just because you're someone else when you're uncomfortable, like which one is you? Is it the uncomfortable version of yourself or the comfortable version of yourself? I believe it's the comfortable version of yourself that is who you truly are. How often are you comfortable? I think that's another subject. So when I say be yourself, as you are around your parents and your best friends with that kind of like smile on your face and things like that, apply that to the practices, to the games, to strange environments, to times when you're nervous. All right, go out there and be yourself. Times when like older kids are picking on you and stuff like that, because they're always gonna be mean. But can you be yourself through all of that? I think that being yourself, being your authentic self, it's a very, very important part of life. So that's our 2-word Monday quote of the day: be yourself. All right, let's check I believe it's this one right here. The news of the day. News is this the news one? Is this the news one? I think it kind of has to be the news one. We'll go with this one. All right. So the news is I think that this is the news one. I don't even know. I think this is the news one. There we go. All right. The news is that there was Summer League. All right. Summer League was just now over. In the workout card, do we have to shoot 100 jump shots or make 100 jump shots? Whatever you want. You can choose. All right. I like make, but if it's taking you forever to make them, I would say just shoot them then. It depends on how good you are, how good you want to be. But do one of the two. Either one of the two are good. You can even count layups in those. Just get them up and in. All right. But yes, the news is that the Summer League is almost up. if it's not over already. And we're starting with like preseason games, stuff like that. But the summer league is a chance for people to just basically like prove their worth. And when I did it, it took 1.5 hours. Yes, so you can time that. If it's taking you like to make 100 shots or to shoot 100 shots, probably like longer than 30 minutes, then maybe just do shoot until you can learn how to make them in 30 minutes. Does that make sense? All right, but if you want to shoot for an hour and a half, that one's good too. I would say 30 minutes of makes isn't as good as an hour and a half of misses. Misses and makes together, because you work it out longer. Yeah, just how it goes. Whatever you have time for. During the summer, maybe go makes. During the school days, maybe go shots. All right, but yes, how was the summer league? How did it go? It's like their entire life is like hanging in the balance during this summer league. And you guys are going to feel like that, especially during the summer. If you get old enough and you get to the point where you're traveling and you get to play games in front of coaches, the summer is the entire time. It's the entire moment. It can make or break you. They said that some people will score 25 points a game in the summer league and they are not going to make a team, which is crazy. Isn't it nuts? All right, but that's the way that it is. And well, which of these 5 guys, the first team summer league from last year are even heard of? Oh no, this is from this year. Are even gonna be heard of? All right. Well, we know any of these guys. They were the first team people. All right, that means that they were the top 5 players of summer league. Which one of them will make a roster? Even I guess I assume all of them will make a roster, but which one of them will become superstars? And speaking of superstars, all right, that's John Wall. Now, John Wall, in an interview during the summer league, he said all those kids have dreams. John Wall was a former number 1 pick. During the 2010 Summer League, he was the best player as well. And then he had a pretty nice career. Then he got sidelined by injury a little bit. Then he didn't do like amazing with the Wizards because they were a losing organization. But he came back in, had sparks. He's a very popular player. Now he's out the NBA. He just said during the Summer League, as he's one of the broadcasters, he goes, his dream is to get back in the NBA. And imagine that. It comes full circle. His dream was probably to make the NBA to begin with. Now his dream is to come back into the NBA. And those like that 14-year difference, oh, what a difference 14 years makes. All right? You only get so much time in your lifetime to realize your dream. And then it becomes a dream again after you either realize it or you don't. You fail or you make it or whatever. All right? So go for your dreams right now. You're lucky enough to still be living the dream and going for your dream, because one day you're going to be too old. You might even be one day, hopefully, you're too old to be a doctor, too old to be the president. Probably never, but no. You have to live out your dreams right now. All right. So where John Wall is right now, he has a dream, and his dream is to get back in the NBA and then go after them before they're too late or before it's too late. There you go. All right, let's check. Homework coming up. We got Fake Behind the Back coming up here on Wednesday. And then plus the 3 decision drill, Reddick chase drill, anchor breaker, crossover, penetrating field drill, sprint dribble, cone touch. Do all those things on your own. 5 minutes apiece, post the homework. Get 5 minutes apiece for those 6 things. That's 30 minutes. Again, I don't care if you suck at it. If it's like a group drill, work on part of it. All right. And then today, while we're doing, we got judgment shots, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, and backboard alley-oops. Again, you're gonna have to try to win at some point in time. I'm asking you to do these things. Your opponents are asking you to lose games. Who are you gonna try to beat? Because you probably want to beat the opponents. And I want to make you better to beat the opponents. But it seems like you guys are like, nah, I want to beat John more so. John's trying to make me do these things. I'm going to avoid him. I lived with a player one time, Ian Salmon, during the pandemic. And my rent that was due was to work him out. That dude would run away from me. He wanted to work out so bad at the beginning. After about a few weeks, he was running. He was like hiding from me. It was crazy. Did not want to work out. So how hard will you try to lose against me and then you're going to wind up losing to your opponents as well. But try to do these things. Let's take a look at them real quick. Here is drill number 1.
Need snacks and activities for the kids this summer?
Commercial?
Check out Camp Little Bites.
No commercial. That was Cops and Robbers. Next one. Perfect to escape. Next one. Battle ropes. Last one. 7-minute shooting. All right, we're gonna give everyone a chance. We're gonna try to give everyone a chance to do this one. All right, and you start off with 20 layups, and you go 5 in a row, then you shoot your threes. All right, whoever makes the most threes, you're gonna try to tie as many threes as you possibly can. By the end, you have 7 minutes to do all this stuff. Make sure that you get to the line, push up, extend, shoot your layup, all right, and try to make them all. We had to do this in college. Good scores are always about 30 and above. See what you guys can do during today's workout. And if you guys haven't done that on your own, I'm not really worried about it. If you haven't been posting that drill on your own, I'm not really worried about it because you can do that on your own at any point in time. So if I don't get around you and you don't get a chance to do it during our actual workout, that's on you. But we're going to see who's been doing it on their own right now. Is anybody? Because this is the homework stuff. You're what you do, not what you say you'll do. 7-minute drill. Roni, nice job. Roni's been doing it. I like it. Pump fake to escape dribble. Great job. Cops and Robbers. Yes. Legend Series. Kieran and Declan. Now, Kieran has the best score for Colorado. One of the best. No, he has the best score ever, I believe. For all the kids ever. Again, you can see the scores on our challenge page. Okay, if you want to see the top scores ever, you can go to our not the endeavors but the short challenges, and then click on right here where it says 7-minute drill. All right, the record overall is from Sean Smith, who got 43. All right, but from the kids, it's right here. All right, we got Kieran right there with 33. All right, Gavin Dodge with 30. Finally beat Gavin Dodge after many, many years trying. So there you go. Your goal is to beat Kieran's score of 33. And he also owns all the scores below that as well. Taj right there, his best score is 27. And even if you don't beat this, you have a chance to just get better. So you might as well get better. So post your 7-minute shooting scores. All right, post it any way that you can. Just post it and then see how well that you can do. All right, and I promise you're gonna get better even if you suck at it. Okay. All right. So keep working out there, you guys. Let's see what else we're talking about here. I believe we have a reaction. Let's see what my reaction to something is. My reaction to what was it? I don't know. Oh, well, I guess I'll just skip that. How about a debate topic? There we go. All right, so we have open gym coming up here. You got 0? It's all right. I told you, you got better. I promise you, you got better. All right. Now, here's a good debate topic. How many open gyms is too many open gyms? All right, because most programs make their money off of just doing scrimmages because kids love scrimmages. Not just kids. I love scrimmages. Anyone loves scrimmages because it's just playing. It's the thing that you want to do, but you aren't really getting better during the scrimmages. I, however, need to start recruiting some people, and we're going to need to do this. So I'm going to make August our scrimmage month, open gym month. All right? And the way that I was planning to do it was each area, Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, and Denver, will have 3 days where they will have open gym. But since we have high school, middle school, and elementary school, I'm going to switch it off. So Aurora will be high school on Mondays, middle school on Wednesdays, elementary school on Thursdays. But then Broomfield will be elementary on Mondays, high school on Tuesdays, and then middle school on Thursdays. All right, then and then Centennial's one thing, and then Denver's another thing, and so really it's just 1 day a week in your area for your age. But you can go outside your area. All right, so if you want to travel 20 minutes to another gym, you can do that. All right, and it might happen to work out to where you can play, I believe, 1, 2, 3, you can play 4 times a week. So you can go Monday through Thursday if you're willing to travel for it. All right, and I figure any team that has a ton of kids, I might open up the Friday date and make that an open gym for everybody, and we'll go like back to back, like young kids, then old kids, young kids, then old kids, something like that. All right, but we'll have like a more packed gym. That's my game plan. But is that good? What I'm gonna have to do, because I really still just want to make you guys better. That's my goal. Is I'm gonna have you guys do the homework on your own, kind of like what we've been doing for like the 5 perfect weeks. All right, and I want you guys to post it on your own. I'll still have this show where we talk about the stuff, but when we come to practice for the entire month of August, and I want to do this every single year, we'll just play. I want to also do it so that you get this out of your system, because we'll have open gyms on Thursdays throughout the year. But I want 1 month, maybe 2, if like in February we'll do it again, where it's just open gym. All right, but during that time, it's going to be crucial that you get better on your own. I think it's actually a very good lesson for you guys, and we'll see who can get better on their own. But this will make people show up to practice. And I know it's lame because all we're doing is running up and down. Imagine this: you're running up and down the court, and no one passes you for 10 plays. That's open gym. That's what you guys will like. And you guys will like it until you realize that, and you're like, can we just work out? Because that's the only player shooting. And if I tell that one player, you got to pass the ball, he's going to pass the ball to you, but are you ready? And what if you miss? I mean, the coach might be good with you missing, but he won't be, and he's going to be mean. And you're going to be like, what is this? I don't like this. And it just causes like so much controversy. It's so weird. There won't be refs there. All right, so you're gonna call your own calls. That's gonna be kind of weird as well. So just scrimmaging, it's not all that it's cracked up to be, but it does bring in tons of players. It does make players happy. It does allow me to, after that month, tell you, now let's work. So that's why I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a strange time, but it's gonna be a fun time. You guys will enjoy it. I'll try to make the games as cleverly competitive as possible, so that people understand to pass the ball around. People are benefited from it somehow, some way. That's not to make the teams even, to get people on, to get people off. But make sure that you guys invite your friends. It's going to be open. That's why it's called open gym, open to everyone and the world. So just bring. All right. Let's check the trivia question today. It's another hard trivia question. It's the same one from last week and the week before, I believe. Try to answer this question and you win. As McDonald's All-Americans. As McDonald's All-American Game co-MVPs, these two also played together in college and play on the same NBA team. Who are these two people who were co-MVPs of the McDonald's All-American Game? They played together in college, on the same team in college, and they also play on the same NBA team. If you know this, if you get it right, you win. We got Austin with 1 point, Tabs with another point. Good luck to everybody. We've asked this one for 3 straight weeks. No one's ever known the answer. It's a tough one. If you happen to know the answer, put it in the comment section, and we will get to it. Good luck. And our last thing that we're going to be talking about is our story of the day. Watch it. Every day, you write your story. It's a movie that'll be watched decades from now by many young athletes. It'll be the most inspirational story ever told. But for now, only you know what that story will be. Did you wake early? run miles, shoot for hours, get up every time you got knocked down. Your job is to write your story well. That's beautiful, baby. That's beautiful. Yes, your job is to make your own story. All right? You get to create any story that you want in the entire world. All right? Yeah, you may not be able to write the ending, but how much of a book is the ending? All right? How much of the book is like, and then he became a millionaire? There's no story after that, really. I mean, so what happens before that? Well, he did X, Y, and Z. You can't just jump to the end and just write the ending. You got to write the beginning, write the step by step. So what makes sense? He played the lottery every day and got lucky and made that? No, probably not. He woke up every single day. What's going to be interesting to the crowd? What's going to be interesting to people reading your book? All right, what did you do on a daily basis? How did you do it? How did you proceed about your life? And even if you failed in the end, if you have a great beginning and a great middle, the ending doesn't matter. I mean, the ending is like just the cherry on the milkshake. It's just an afterthought. But it's what you put into it, all the ingredients that you put into your daily life that matter. What did you do at 6 o'clock this morning? What did you do at 7? What did you do at 8? What did you do at 9? Then what did you do all day? That is your story. Is that story going to be worth the watch? Now, you only live one time. I hate to tell you, unless you're a reincarnationist out there, but you only live one time as this person. All right? What are you going to do on a daily basis that's going to make it an interesting story and like worth that you were alive? Like, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your friends? What are you doing for your family? What are you doing for the world around you? And this is not just a basketball thing. This is an everything thing. All right? And again, you might honestly grow up to have a story about yourself, whether you be a CEO, a great basketball player, I don't know, something where people will tell your story. They might not get it to the movie theater or a book, but they're going to tell your story to their friend. All right? They're going to tell your story to their grandchild or something like that to inspire them. What's that story going to be? And you can't just write it one day a month. It has to be an everyday thing. And if you make it into an everyday thing, all of a sudden, your ending's pretty darn cool too. All right? So write your story any way that you want. And since you have the pen in your hands, you might as well write it well. All right? Don't forget that today's quote of the day, guys, as we go to Skinner Middle School tonight, all right, is to be yourself. And hopefully yourself is someone worth being too. I guess I got to throw that caveat in there. All right. So keep working out there. Keep going. I'm getting everything revved up for August. I'm super excited to get started. We're about 25 days away from tryouts, something like that. And so make sure you guys have your friends sign up, whatever. And we're going to go down that path. And it's going to be a fun one. And I'm super excited for this next step in our story. All right, so let's write our story together. All right, I'll see y'all at the workouts tonight. Keep working. I'll see you guys posting videos and stuff like that. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Never, ever, ever stop. All right, talk to y'all later, man. Peace.